So
You might want to lay the other way if you're going to do that, because the mic's way over here.
Oh!
Nope.
Am I not being picked up at all?
No, you're getting picked up some.
I just wanted to make him move. How'd she get back out the door and down the stairs?
At last,
She just
I
destroyed
found
that.
you, Alexia. Come with me.
We will have a baby,
You're
and his name will be Jake.
responsible for the creation of the T. Veronica virus.
That would be crazy.
And now the only existing
Jake would have been not nearly as much of a pussy.
Jake would have been an awesome character.
Now.
You want it? You are not worthy of its power!
Bullshit.
He's cooler than you.
Way cooler. You need to have been around for Spencer's spiel in 5. You look way different in this than you do in... oh, that's right, she's naked.
She can set herself on fire. It's not much of a use for power, I must admit.
I told you, Wesker wants none of it.
What's gonna take you?
I was actually asking him this.
You're coming with me.
Look at that. No gun at all.
Chris! Wesker.
Wesker.
Go!
See, he just got distracted by Chris.
I asked him, could
Chris,
5 Wesker have taken
since you're one of my
Because obviously
best
this
men,
one doesn't.
5 Wesker could have
I'll
taken
let
almost
you
anybody.
handle this.
Except for 5 Chris and Sheva.
You should have kept going up, Chris. Good luck.
Boss fight.
POW round.
It's time for the Magnum.
We didn't open the Jerillian case.
Oh, shoot. Really?
Sorry. I reminded you too early.
So her blood catches on fire.
Yep. What? Or is that just a knockdown animation?
You might want to reload.
Or is she done?
She's done for this round.
Excuse me while I trample on your head.
Oh, it's over here.
So what is this?
Wow, that was a lot easier than I remembered it being. I guess I didn't need all this help.
I was gonna say, you were like, man, this fight is a bitch. Not so much.
Maybe it's round 2.
So I need to run back to the item chest and get the other keys out, because I was thinking that this would be much more difficult.
And it is. Why didn't you just magnum her head off while you were in there?
Well, you see, Chris is a man of honor.
So you say.
Except when he becomes amnesiac and has post-traumatic stress syndrome.
Not so much with the honor. And it's hard, it's like impossible for me to reconcile 6 Chris with any of the other Chris's. Like, you didn't go all PTSD crazy when your partner, you know, the one that you love like a sister, or should be a wife, was like, you thought was killed. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna have Sheva now.
No, he didn't even really lose it at all when he found out that she had been kidnapped and brainwashed. Like, after that, he's just like, okay, well, let's just go get her now.
Did you say you're gonna take the AK?
Well, I'm not sure how far away I think I've got a little ways to go before the boss battle. So I'm gonna wait until I think I get to come back here one more time.
What about that case or whatever?
Which case?
Oh,
Oh,
Whatever case.
I can't do it. I needed Claire to open it because she had the lockpick. It had more Magnum ammo in it.
Not that you needed it, apparently.
Well, for the final boss, it would have been useful. I think I need these. Actually, I don't need those yet. I can't remember what I need when. Where's the 1, 2? I'm missing one. Where's the ring? I know I picked it up. There it is. Because it's Alexia's earring. Oh,
Alexia's
no,
brooch,
sorry.
father's earring, Alfred's ring.
I don't think I want my hands all over Alfred's jewels.
Would you prefer Alfred's
I
dad's?
prefer Alexia's bosom, according to the picture. Oh yeah. Alexander Ashford was so smart, he installed a linear launcher before his daughter became a monster.
I want to see if this
Wait,
game
what?
brings it up.
A linear launcher, according to the Wikia, linear
like a
launcher
mass driver?
that you kill.
And according to...
According to that, the weapon you kill Alexia with was installed by Alexander, their father, because of Alexia. But she hadn't been experimenting on herself until after he'd been experimented on. Yeah, there's no way he could have known.
In the Dark Side Chronicles, a cutscene...
Wait a minute. Is there... Doesn't he find out that they want to do the research somehow before they do it?
He knows they're researching it, but he doesn't know they're going to experiment on him
Well, maybe he
or
put
themselves.
it there just in case they did.
It's like the Men in Black, the first Men in Black thing, where it's like Will Smith shoots a little girl because it's a 12-year-old white girl studying quantum physics. Alexia graduated college at what, 13?
But she was
that can't end well.
She was designed to do that. That was his plan.
Still can't end well.
The whole point was to make her a new version of Veronica, who is like their patron who brought them into the golden age. Matron, sorry.
What was that? You just like took a step.
I hit the wrong button.
You're not the ref, okay.
God, camera angles.
Apparently I should have brought the machine gun with me.
Zombie feasting time.
Oh, I thought he fell down.
Zombie feasting time.
Yeah, I don't know. The shotgun does not seem as powerful in this game as in like every other Resident Evil game.
What kind of shotgun is it?
It's
Shotgun.
Shotgun.
yes. Shoot. It's a Spaz 12.
I was gonna say I think the ones in the other games were better.
Which, depending on who you ask, is either a sport automatic shotgun or a special automatic shotgun. Because I actually one of our videos we mentioned it and I looked it up. Which way
That's
should
where you
I
came
go
in.
first? Are you still alive?
No, he's just twitching.
I meant this.
That's the way. Oh, yeah.
It appears to be some kind of control.
Hey, a
panel.
glowing memo.
I love it when offices put notes on glow-in-the-dark paper.
It's the Code Veronica report. Oh, hey, here's what's explaining everything I said 5 minutes ago.
Why is that still there?
And why did you file their shit for them? That's what they pay underlings for.
Oh, I unlocked the door. Where is that?
Hell yeah. Yay. What's the door?
I'll hit it in a sec. Just figured I'd hit this first because it was. Pick up the ammo.
American Eagle Bulls.
Oh, it's the last wing object.
Which we decided to put in a whole like hyperbaric chamber and close it for whatever reason.
Next to this report from like 30 years ago.
In this hidden laboratory room behind a picture in the foyer of this mansion.
Convoluted Resident Evil writing.
Oh, hey, look where I am.
Yeehaw.
Curse you, George Trevor. I specifically pushed this aside so I wouldn't have to do this again.
What does this do?
Let's find out.
As in you haven't done it?
Shotgun!
I haven't done. I don't remember. Grenade rounds.
Really? That's it?
Flame rounds and ground rounds. Ground rounds.
Grounds.
Grounds and flame rounds.
Is this the last time you were referring to going to the box?
No, because I've got to. There's one more stupid puzzle collecty thing I have to do.
Jesus.
Yeah, actually, there's a little more here than I thought. I thought I was like all right at the end. I've got to do that hallway, that other hallway I walked by 5 years ago. I've got to do some more stuff over there.
Ground rounds. Oh, you did have incendiary rounds.
That was the name of a restaurant.
Actually, let me bring these along
That my
since
parents
I've
used
got
to
them.
go to all the
You have incendiary rounds at your places in there.
I'll fix it later. Use up the rest of these since I got them. Wait, was that something blinking? That was my imagination. Okay.
Smoke.
Was that something blinking or something not blinking? Not blinking. Gotcha.
Should I go speak to Claire or go back and do the other stuff first?
Go back and do the other stuff.
Yeah, because
All the emotional crap last.
Because essentially, if you remember that dragonfly keyhole I found, I've got to get all the pieces of that before I can initiate the end game.
So you gotta go get the body.
Yes, which is in here somewhere.
Great.
Yeah, does this look familiar to anyone? Nope, that door's locked, so let's go to this one.
No, should it?
Oh, hey, what's this
Is
door?
this like their room or something?
Yes. This is an exact recreation of their rooms back
You have
on
the mansion leading up to their room.
Back on Rockford Island. Why?
Why not?
I suppose.
Wow, that was random.
Sterile room key. It
Wait.
can't reproduce with any other keys.
I was gonna say, is it referring to the key's inability to reproduce? Is it referring to the key's cleanliness? Or is it open a room that cannot have children but is clean?
It's clean of being able to reproduce.
I'll come back and
Apparently.
save there.
Nothing used for me. How do you know?
Because I'm Chris Redfield. I know.
I love that this game was like the genesis of Uncharted syndrome. Like, you noticed that the drawer you had, the handle was brighter than the rest, and it was a different shade of brown. Uncharted syndrome is that everything you can grapple is either yellow or blue. Hey, then an Iron Maiden, or is that just a weird secret door between their room?
In Borderlands, everything you can interact with is green.
Weird secret
It's a
door
weird secret door.
for their weird brother-sister sexings. No. Don't stop the music box.
I need the red and blue jewels. Which, now that I have the biohazard card, and because I read a little ahead in the wiki, in the game
Guide.
fact guide, I know where to get them. Remember that tiger statue?
Yeah. Is there another one?
No, that's the one. I need to take both of its eyes out.
Gouge his eyes.
My God, it's like Tokyo Jungle.
Pokes his eyes out.
She's still dead there. Oh yeah, she got up.
You don't know. You no longer need the key, and it can't
Discard
reproduce.
this
So there's
sterile beast.
I only want keys that can reproduce. God damn it!
That's right.
But George Trevor can't allow that.
He'll put it back.
He needs to keep the key population under control. Can't have all these wild keys roaming.
Neutered key. I was gonna say he'll put it back though. When you leave, it'll be locked again.
You know, I just figured out what Resident Evil needed. It needs like like library return slots, but like for the puzzle pieces after you're done with them. Like, please insert the puzzle pieces that you no longer need into this slot so we can reset them later.
That's a good idea.
Make George
Oh,
Trevor's job
that
easier.
job. The ghost of George Trevor I know is working too hard. So no
Yes.
health.
He's got to reset all this shit.
You know, I've got. There is some sitting up there that I didn't have room for, so I'll grab it. And so now, just to wrap it up for the internet, that door I just came through only works when the power's on, so now it's locked. But now I can get around to the tiger using the sterile room key door, which was locked before, and I have to get to the tiger when there's no power, because if there's power, then the tiger will turn when you take one of his eyes out. But now that there's no power,
Or you could be like a normal human being
Just
and
take
use
both
both
at
your
once,
hands.
yeah.
not possible! I wonder if I investigate them, do they become sapphires?
Yep.
Well, it stays the blue jewel, but he at least acknowledges that they're sapphires. And now I can just go.
How is sapphire a color, but also a jewel?
I assume it's that color because the jewel is that color.
But those are sapphires, and they're not that color.
This is Resident Evil. We can't trust them.
Or it's just like shit on it. throw your series under the bus.
I'm just saying, games and movies take.
Oh God. Games and movies take the
liberties. If I didn't.
You interrupted me, Zambi. Down. Games and movies take games and movies take liberties.
If I had
There
$1
is all that
for
talk.
every time someone got sucked out of an airplane because of a tiny hole, I would be as rich as the people who made the movies where people fall out of tiny holes in airplanes. It doesn't work. That's not how it works.
Or how many
Ken
times?
Levine.
Or $1 every time there was a space battle and something exploded.
And had sound. I mean, I can accept for space battles.
Star Wars would make everybody rich.
Yeah. From the Wilhelm screams alone.
I will argue that in space you could have a small explosion because there is
The oxygen
air
in the
Inside
craft.
the ship.
in the ship that's blowing up. But
But
it
does
would,
that mean that the Death Star could have a very impressive explosion?
yes,
Explosion,
because
yes,
there's
but no
so
sound.
yes, but there you wouldn't be able to hear it. If
But a
you were,
space battle without sound would be creepy.
yes, it would.
It would just be.
Lots of pretty lights. I mean, you could still have, like, radio
Music.
calls and stuff.
And music.
But yes, it should not have sound.
There's no need for this now.
Well,
Actually, there was one movie I saw where the space battle really didn't have any sound, and it was awesome
I
because
think-
of that.
I think Sanctuary. I mean, not Sanctuary. Ah, shoot. Serenity did do that
yeah, no,
a little
that's
bit,
what it
but
was.
they didn't. Yeah, they didn't have a. It wasn't a huge space battle. It was. How's mine? It's only at 25%, 24. Chris, come on!
Climb the down there.
I expect this from Jill, but you.
Really?
You mean Jill or Claire?
That's racist.
No, technically that would be sexist. But I'm not. I wouldn't expect it from Claire. So
What's wrong with Jill?
I don't know. It just seemed like I had a lot of
Why is
trouble
your
with
heart beating?
RE3.
What's going on here?
Yeah, you should be dead.
Why? Well, why is it all tense?
Because he's never
He's
been up
climbing
here.
a ladder into the unknown in a mansion full of zombies. Wouldn't you
Which
be
is
a little
every
tense?
ladder.
Which
What?
is why it's the
I know what it is. It's just why is it in like a bucket of slop?
it's sand. It's ants.
It's
Ants
an
have a
ant-
colony.
it-
See,
Yeah, it's an anthill. Remember
I've
when
never seen an anthill in like a glass cylinder.
you've seen anthills in like glass cases though. in,
But
like,
that's just
movies
sitting on
and
a
stuff.
table in a dining room.
Why not?
What? Really?
These people are fucking crazy. You expect anything?
To make sense? No, I guess not.
I was gonna say, do you expect anything from them really? It's just like they just do whatever the fuck.
Yeah, do you expect anything less crazy from them?
In
They
fact, that's
killed
one of
their
the
father by
Yeah.
experimenting on him with viruses.
that's one of the more sane things I've seen them do.
Judging by that video that film they shot of themselves, yeah.
The sheer instance that they even put it inside a container and on a
I know
table
what you're
is
laughing
like
at, I think, but
it
that's
goes
not what I'm saying.
volumes.
No, I'm laughing at that's the most sane thing I've seen them do is
What,
experiment on their father.
I mean,
Well, that too. I mean, look at him. He was a monster.
I don't. What?
Their father.
Oh, they're fun. You mean like literally?
Remember, it was a creepy Nosferatu thing in the basement with the giant axe. I would have experimented on his ass too.
No, that's how he became.
Let me just say, I think he got a bad rap. I mean, I know Alexander was. Like,
He experimented on them first.
he
Well,
didn't.
he created them.
Yeah, that's an experiment in
Oh,
of
I
itself.
can't carry the items. I'm gonna use one of the herbs just for the heck of it.
Yeah.
You
I'm
could
sorry
have
you
combined
gave-
them.
I could have.
Yes, Father. I'm sorry you gave me like ridiculously high intelligence at the age of like 8 years old, even though I'm like a test tube. Okay, so then every child that's, for the record, every child that's created through in vitro should
but
do this.
that's not experimenting on. That's like it's just fertilizing an egg with things that already exist, not changing like
no, you
its
can
very
do that.
nature. Well, yeah, you can.
I want a child with blue eyes.
Even
We
if
haven't gone that far
That's-
yet.
Yes, they have.
No, yeah, but that's not actually experimenting on them. That's just choosing like
Genetic
eggs. That's
manipulation.
just choosing eggs and sperm that will likely yield a desired result. That's not actually tweaking its genetic code. That's just selecting. You know, like it's like
It's experimenting. It's just not.
yeah, but not in the same way. I mean, like yes, you can
Even
sit
though
there.
Alexander Ashford did it in the 70s.
Yes, you can sit there and go through sperms and eggs that you could combine to yield desired results, which is fine. But it's still a natural. Like it could have still happened naturally.
Okay, I
An
understand.
8-year-old genius could not.
I understand being
Well,
resentful,
not that way.
but
Well, no, maybe not even that. It's think about it from this perspective. If you were like a genetically engineered child who was literally given life because your father decided to play God with like your genetic code, then amorally it should not matter to you to do that to another living being. Well, if he did it just because he wanted to, then why
Well, no,
shouldn't
he
you
did it
do something
because-
like that because you wanted to?
he did it because he was such a fuck up and he wanted to restore the family name by recreating the matriarch.
Yeah, but
And he
the
wanted
second,
an heir
the second
because-
he does that, like the you know like Alexia, who he created through that, would have no qualms whatsoever doing the same thing
Yes,
because
but-
why should she?
On the other hand, she shouldn't have any qualms with it having happened to her in the first place.
Well, no, and
because-
she might not. It might just be because she was like, oh well, experimenting on things and whatnot out of sheer curiosity,
no,
or
but
just
they
because I want to
clearly
is
say
the
they
norm.
do it out of resentment.
I don't know. Maybe they resent him for something completely
I think
different.
Alfred resents his father because Alfred was like the fucked up.
Oh, you have a bunch of you have the exploding arrows. Never mind.
Alfred was like the sloppy seconds of the experiment.
You had more incendiary rounds.
right? Matt.
Huh?
Alfred was like the
Oh,
sloppy
no, no.
seconds of the experiment.
Yes.
I understand why he's resentful. And Alexia's like, sure, let's do it.
Alexia was probably just was just smart, or like too smart for her own good, and was just like, I wonder what would happen if I decided to do this to another human being. Oh look, our dad's here.
Convenient.
How about they use
Oh look, test subject.
You know what they should have used? That butler that wrote everything down.
They might have.
Yeah, because I think he even writes it. No, I don't think so. I don't think they do.
Just for the heck of it, because this is the end.
Should you bring the dragonfly with you?
Yes, I should. So, alright, should I bring the explosive or the flame rounds? I don't have room for both. Or should I leave the one extra magnum bullet?
Leave the one extra thing. And bring both.
Bring the survival knife. Or no, the combat knife.
It is a great knife in this game.
So, geez, I don't have room
She's
for
flying, though.
I have all this awesome stuff, and I don't have room for any of it. The shotgun's not very good in the final fight. So, I got the magnum, I got the grenade launcher, and I've got the thing, and I've got the assault rifle to take care of anything along the way.
Okay, go for it.
Except I wonder if I can think I can get to 150% with this. I'm just curious. It won't let me.
Can you get more than full? No.
Shh.
I know if sapphires can be sapphires without being sapphires, then I can have 150% clip.
Darn right.
Eh.
I think I had one.
Bring the golden gun.
Yeah.
It'll only take one shot.
Such a pity that it has no ammo. Also, such a pity that was
What we need is Frank Langella.
that whole golden gun thing amuses me to some end. It's because he only ever needed one shot. It suddenly became the golden
One-shot kill,
gun
yes.
Was
was
the
a
thing.
one-shot kill. It wasn't the. It had nothing to do with the expert assassin.
Assassin.
It was just the bullet
I
itself.
said
that
we need
somehow
Frank
just killed everything.
Langella.
Except it occurs to me, shoot, I need to make one more room.